This video will provide information about the Nasdaq TotalView data feed now being offered by Sierra Chart. This is a data feed for US equities. It contains market depth data for up to 1400 levels for Nasdaq, and it provides market by order data. This is a low latency data feed and it provides 100% accurate bid volume and ask volume since the actual order by order data is available. All users who have an active Sierra Chart account with usage time on any service package will already be receiving the delayed data feed. So there is actually nothing that needs to be done in regards to activating a data feed. The next thing is, in order to receive real-time data, you need to make sure you are on service package 10, 11, or 12 because those are the service packages that include the fee for the Denali data feed. We will now talk about how to subscribe to the real-time data in the Sierra Chart software. Select Help, then Account Control Panel. We will select Other Services and then find Denali Exchange Data Feed. So here it gives us the list of exchanges, but the Nasdaq data feed is also now being included here. So select that. Now we need to find the Denali Exchange Data Feed Nasdaq Exchange. The first thing the user would need to do would be to sign and submit the exchange agreements. Scroll down to find the real-time data agreements and open these, and you need to sign them. In order to receive the non-professional pricing for this data feed, you need to absolutely sign the non-professional certification. So you'll have to click into that and provide the information and sign it and submit it. So once you've submitted both of those agreements, we can go back. And then you need to click into here to activate or deactivate the exchange. And we'll scroll down the page. So here we set the number of systems. For most users, this will be 1. If you need to set this to more than 1, remember that you will need to pay the exchange fee twice or more. So this is where we see the pricing for this data feed here, Nasdaq US stock data. You need to have a balance in your service balance, and then you simply click activate. If you're a non-professional subscriber, you will activate this one at 16 USD. And if you are a professional subscriber, the fee is 85 USD. These are all the steps that are required on the account control panel website side. So we will go back to the software now. Global settings, data and trade service settings. Now, if you're subscribed to real-time data, this setting allows support for Sierra Chart data feeds needs to be set to yes, absolutely. But for delayed data, this step is not necessary. And then once you have changed that particular setting, you will need to disconnect and reconnect to the data feed. So we will do that now. And we use the keyboard shortcut to do it, but you can always go to File, Disconnect, and then File, Connect to data feed. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and start finding symbols or simply change the symbol of your chart to a Nasdaq TotalView symbol. So we will select File, then Find Symbol, and we will scroll down this drop-down menu, and here we can see Nasdaq TotalView. So if we bring this down, we can see a list of stocks that trade on Nasdaq. This list may not contain all symbols. However, you can search for a specific symbol by selecting the Enter Search text right here near the top of the drop-down menu, and then start typing the letters for your symbol. And you can partially type the symbol and then select Search by Symbol, and it will give you a list of symbols with those letters. You can also copy these symbols to the clipboard in the case that you want to paste the list of symbols somewhere else. If you want to open a brand new chart, you can select the symbol here or type in the symbol and then choose Open Historical Chart, Open Intraday Chart, or Open a Trading DOM. For the next example, we will use our chart that we've already opened to demonstrate the market depth and market by order data. So now we will go into the chart settings for this particular chart by pressing F5 on our keyboard or going to Chart and then Chart Settings. And then in the new chart settings windows, we can go up to Symbol, which is the first tab, and then select Symbol. This will be the symbol. Now for Nasdaq TotalView symbols, you need to absolutely make sure that the suffix -NQTV precedes the symbol you're inputting. So in this case, we have the symbol AAPL for Apple stock. If we change this to another stock, say NVIDIA, NVDA, once we do that, we can apply it, and it will apply to the chart. And we have not downloaded, or we have not loaded this symbol yet in our instance, but in this case you can see it is downloading the historical data, and now it is ready on our chart here. Completed the download. So what we will do now is we will go back to the stock we were on previously, which was AAPL. The reason for that is because this stock has a tighter bid and offer spread, and it will be a good example to demonstrate the market depth for the Nasdaq TotalView data feed. Let us go ahead and select trade and then trading chart DOM on to turn on the chart DOM for this chart, and that will allow us to see our market depth here. Now what we will also do is we will change the scale of the price here so that way we can see each price level. Now in this case we have activated around 40 levels of market depth. We are also displaying market by order data here on the right side, and that is being displayed with one of the trading DOM columns or the chart DOM columns. I'm in the menu for customize chart DOM columns, but you can get there by selecting trade, then customize trade DOM columns, just to show how to get there. So this trading DOM column is not active by default. You will need to add it to your chart, and also in order to receive market by order data, it is only supported on service package 12 of the software. So we are demonstrating the market by order data now. In the case that you wanted to add this column, you'll have to find it in the list of hidden columns. There are 3 columns for market by order data: the bid market orders, ask market orders, and combined bid ask market orders columns. So we will add the combined column and apply that to our chart. It is already applied, in fact. By default, the alignment will be center, but we selected left alignment. If you want more information about market by order data, just search up Sierra chart market by order to get that information. So in this case we have this particular stock, which is Apple. I will minimize this chart to demonstrate another symbol we have added, which is this one on the right side of our screen, which is the Nasdaq ETF QQQ-NQTV. And we also have market by order data and the market depth being displayed on this chart for around 40 levels, or whatever the maximum we had set. Okay, so this is the demonstration of the market depth here. We will now go ahead and switch over to another chart book on our other screen where we can demonstrate some of the historical data capabilities of this data feed. So in this case, on this chart right here, the symbol is set to a stock with the ticker ADN, and this numbers bars chart is also set to that exact symbol. So what we will do is full screen this chart right here, and for the purpose of this example we have turned off all of the studies on the chart, but we can enable some later on. So in this case it's set to a 15-minute bar period. We will switch it to a 1-day time period. So here's an example of the daily chart for this particular stock, and we will now go back to a 15-minute intraday time period here. And now for this example we will activate a volume by price study just so you can see how they look on the chart. So that is the stock NVIDIA, and that is the Nasdaq TotalView data feed now being offered by Sierra Chart. And that will be all for this video. Thank you for watching. Take care.